Ooh, awkward silence. Why didn't my music kick in? That's all right. That happens. Man, commercials. I hate commercials. Ruin my vibe. All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Totally ruined my vibe. That's great. Lovely. Thank you. All right. Back to the business at hand. Get some more tunes. Let's get this thing fired up. All right. Frames are kind of lagging today. I don't know what's up. Maybe I need to do a reboot. I haven't done that in a while. All right, let's get this thing rolling. So yesterday's episode, I was doing some case ones. So I'm gonna do some more case ones today because I need more practice on that. Add a little bit more to it when I did my practice instruction yesterday on the server with the team. Added a few more little elements to the whole thing. So I'm gonna practice on that. And so basically, I'm gonna do more base one recovery. It's gonna fly out to the boat. I'm gonna enter the port hold, which will be 2,000 feet, 250 knots, uh, 5 nautical miles around the boat maximum. So we're gonna fly a little circle pattern around there at 2,000 feet, 250 knots. Burn off some fuel, and when I get my fuel state down to where I want it to be, then uh, I'll commence and start my descent down to 800 feet, 350 knots to get to my initial, and then I'll do my brake and downwind and try to get in the groove. So that's my plan. I might do some touch and goes, then I might try to trap, or I may trap. I'll see what I feel like doing when I get out there. But that's what I'm gonna do here. So let's get this thing started up and get out to the boat. So my frames are really lagging today, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I might have to reboot and then start it over, but it seems like everything's really laggy. All right, get our battery on. Got our 3,000 pounds pressure, that's good. Do our fire test A.
Engine fire left. Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
All right, that's good. Wait a few seconds, start the B test.
Engine fire left. Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
All right, that's good. And before we get started, I want to just double check the heading of the boat here today. Come on. Where is the boat? I don't even see the boat. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. That's why I don't see the boat. Ah, this is really lagging ass. All right, there's the carrier group down there. There's the carrier right there. Heading 048. The Stennis, so 048. All right. Oops, resume. All right, get our APU going. Iowa Scotsman sub. This is like 13 months. Lucky 13, you rock, buddy. Woo! Wish I had something to give you, man. Except my terrible flying and my one emote. But thank you, sir. All right, APU is online, so we'll do the right engine crank. Watch our 20%. Got 20%, add some fuel. Someday I'll have enough to actually get a payment from Twitch. Maybe after my 2-year, 3-year mark. That's all right. I'm just doing this for fun anyway. I'm not doing this for a job. So,
Flight controls. Flight controls.
too busy yapping over here, not getting stuff set up. All right, let's get the other engine going. 20%. Get fuel. Get our screens on. Seems really laggy today. If I stream, they will come, like just like Field of Dreams, stream of dreams. All right. God, this is just laggy, laggy, laggy. I'm gonna plug my track IR in. Maybe that'll work better. Hold on. I don't know if that'll make any. I don't know if it's any better or not. Not really. This is annoying me. I'm getting like motion sickness. It's so laggy. All right, we'll make an attempt, but I may have to reboot here because this is not going well. All right, let's get our tack in. There's our boat, 40 miles out. And I said it was 048. Is that what the road? 04. I think it was 048, I think. All right. Okay, so we did our fire test. We're going to rotate our bleeds. Get our canopy down. See if this gets better when I get off the ground, but this is just not really working too good for me. Reset our FCS. Flaps half. Get our rudder trim. It's really, the replay looks just as bad as my screen does on the all choppy. Uh, let's see if I can kill some stuff off here. Hey, my CPU doesn't seem like it's that bad. Not memory usage is good. CPU usage is good. Nothing's maxed out. I'm streaming. It says 30 solid frames, but it's lagging. That's a little better. All right, killed some stuff off. All right, we'll go with that. We just had something just sucking stuff, life out of something. All right. All right. Sorry for the distractions. It's just this was not working real good. Get our seat up a little bit. All right. Oh, get our the new update of the F18. They keep putting this clock up there, and I hate that. So I'm gonna turn that off. You can turn that off by holding down the UFC, get that boxed, time UFC, and click on Zulu time. Boom, gone. So that's good. So get our electronic countermeasures on, which I won't need really, but just turn them on for fun. And my flow is all over the place. So anyway, we'll get this a little more organized this morning. So get this thing going here. Oops, I already did that. Get that secured. All right. Let's follow our checklist. So takeoff, controls are set, wings down, trim is set. We got 12 on stabilizer. Flaps are half. Hook is up. Bypass set for the field. Hook and harness, warning lights, nose wheel steering is on low, and seat belts are armed. So we are good to go here. I'll doff for ground, 103, taxiing to runway 31 right. All right. There's no ATC here, so we'll just do common traffic advisories. So whoa. I was looking down on the ground, Justin. All right. I am not with it today. My coffee hasn't kicked in. It must be too early for me or something. I'm like a disorganized wreck. All right. Hopefully this will get better. A little more professional here. This is just the cluster. All right. Okay, we're good to go. So we will. Al Dafra traffic 103, taking the active 31 right. Al Dafra. All right, we're gonna take off, climb to 5,000, 350 knots, fly out to the boat, and then we'll get into our port hold. Just wanted to check one thing real quick. All right. Let's get 80%. All right, we're good. Brakes off. Go to military power. The burner's on. Gear up. And flaps up. And we will climb to 5,000. 350 knots, it's good. Back off the power, get down to military power. And we're about 5,000. We'll start lowering the nose. Get autopilot. Barometric hold. Get down to 350 knots. Close enough. Get our auto throttle on.
Altitude. Altitude.
All right, got our ATC. 350, 45,000. So get good here. Let's get our fuel page up. Get ready for that. Now we're in the air. I'll turn our lights off. We're going to the carrier, so we want to be our carrier bypass switch there. And anti-skid will be off. Don't need that. Then we need to get our radar altimeter set for 370. We'll go into radar altimeter mode at some point. In fact, we could go switch to that right now. So we'll go to radar, and we will go to radar home. There we go. All right, close enough. All right. Okay. So we're going to standby. Get our radar off for the boat. Don't need that. Can't get the angle I want for the lights. Normally turn the lights off. If I can do that from the outside, just hitting the L. Let's see. I don't see my lights on anyway, so it looks all right. All right, we're good. All right, so we're about 16 out. Set that for 10. Make our initial call to mother. Let's see, 11.6. Marshall 103, 250 for 42. Angels 4. State 11.5. So calling in the Marshall, let them know I'm coming into the pattern. And I'm going to be doing port hold. And sometimes they'll say, I'll see you. So there's the boat right there. So we're going to start descending down, actually. I totally screwed this up. I'm going to turn off autopilot. And we're going to just ease on out. Should be like, well, port holds 5 miles from the center of the boat, so I'm kind of in, but I'm ahead, so as long as I'm not down, so I'll just start getting down to 2,000. Get my auto throttle off. I want to get down to 250 knots. Down to 2,000. Once I get in the pattern, I'll do a couple circuits around, burn off my fuel, get down to where we want to be. So I'm getting slow, got to get it back up. 4.5, I got to get that bank angle. All right, radar altimeter. All right, start dumping fuel. Set my bingo to about 8,000, I think. That way I'll have plenty of fuel. All right, we'll start dumping. Oh, I'm fast. I gotta get down to 250. Oh, well. Way fast, way fast. There's my bingo. I'm gonna reset that down to 2,000. All right, good. Get our speed back up. Oh, we need to be 250. Sorry. Yeah, a little bit 250. Cage my HUD here. There we go. And my 250. Auto throttle's on. 2000. Gonna ease this over just a little bit. Shallow my bank. All right, I gotta bank in more. I'm gonna exceed my 5 miles. 3.3. More banks. I'm hitting my 5. Holy crap, how come I lost my out? Holy crap, I dropped. I wasn't even paying attention on that. Whoops. So take your mind off the job, and I was counting on my radar altimeter, wasn't paying attention. So I'll get back up to 2000. So I got to practice this stuff because you don't want to screw it up when you're on the server. All right. All right. Now let's see. All right. So we'll come around then. So it's like a big circle around the boat. So I'm coming into what they call position 1. And then every 90 degrees. So 90 degrees in front of the boat's position 2. and then the next 90 is position 3, and then the last 90 behind the boat is position 4. So when I get to position 3, because I'm in position 1 now, so position 3, I'll start commencing, which means I'm going to descend to 1200, start descending to 800 and speeding up to 350 knots is the plan. So at this point, we get our hook down. So we'll be needing that. All right, so I'm gonna adjust my course line a little bit because it's 048 is what it said the heading of the boat was. So the angle, there's an angled deck, so I think it's 6 degrees. So hopefully I backed it the right direction. So 4.9, I gotta start angling back in here. So we're good here. I don't think I'm gonna go around again. I think I'm gonna just get on a course, get it within our 5 miles. All right, we're beating the boat, so I'm gonna start coming down here. So 103 commencing. Get my autopilot off. We want to get down to 800 feet, 350 knots. So I'm my 6 miles, so I'm going to start turning back because I want to get to 800 feet and 350 knots to the initial, and that initial's 3 miles behind the boat on the base recovery course, which is the heading of the boat. So that's that course line is the base recovery course. Okay, I'm at 350. Just got to start dropping the nose, get down to 800. back up my speed, get my altitude back up. So I'm gonna pull back a little bit, exchange speed for altitude, add more power. I'm off my base recovery here. I don't have to be right on the boat, but you want to be parallel to the boat. So fast, low, and got it. Got 103 initial. So slow and low. All right, the deck looks clear. All right, high and fast now. So about a mile. All right, so speed brakes on. 103 brake. So I got my speed brakes on. About a 3.5 G turn. I'm gonna keep it level slightly low because I'm a little high. I get down to 250 knots. Gonna drop the gear and flaps. Okay, gear down, flaps. One, two. All right, gonna roll out on our heading here, and then trim into our E bracket. We are, wow, way past the, way outside the. Yeah, I want to be like between 1 and 1.5. I didn't make that turn tight enough. I'm low and all right. Let's get back on what we need. Way off course here, but we'll get within our 1.5. Way off. But, okay. Gear down, flaps full. Hook is down. Way off course. Okay, so we're at about 1.9-ish. So we'll just make a shallow descent, get down to 450 knots. I'm sorry, 450 feet. High, way high, way high. All right, I'm in the groove. .103 Hornet ball 6.2. Gotta get to the right. That's my radar altimeter to my 370 feet. Where? Get to the right. Wave off. Go around. Full power. All right. Make a gradual turn, 15 degrees. Roll out, pull the power. Try to keep from ballooning up. All right, 1.8, it's a little better. 600 feet, that's good. All right, 20-degree bank here. .103 Hornet ball, 5.6. I'm way to the right. Coming at a funky angle here. Kind of high on the ball. And she's down. All right, that was fun. Get our wings down. I'm gonna take a bio break. Well, welcome back, Sky Rider High. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for the compliment there. I'm going to take a quick bio and do another launch off the cat. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Back. All right. See if we can do that again. We got dizzy just by putting that track IR back on. All right. Let's get set up for the launch. So the wings are down. Hook is up. I gotta turn this off now. Main things are trim, so we want 16 up on the stabilizer trim, so that's good. I don't need that. I can turn that off. There's no enemies out here, so I can need that. All right, so we're good to go. "103, launching cat." All right, that was way high, but I was just doing a external view there. Normally you want to be below 600 feet, so I totally busted that altitude, but that's all right. The only guy out here today, because I'm just too reckless of a pilot. So 1 mile out, so we want to start getting trimmed into that E bracket, which we're already there, and we'll just start making our turn, get down to 600, and we'll get our hook down. So in my earlier videos, if anybody's watched, I was having a hell of a time with this E bracket and this FCS system. Seem to have got that a little bit under control now. which is good. Makes a world of a difference. Once you know how to fly that darn thing. Ooh, I know I'm low, 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 low. Let's get back up. And I ballooned up there. Add power back in. All right, that looks good. Just a little high. So when you're in that E bracket on the FCS, you got that orange donut on the left. So that's where you want to be at all times. And that velocity vector, which is like a little back of an airplane right here, you want that always right there in the E bracket. So when you have your gear up, the FCS automatically trims and all that. You don't have to do anything, but when you're in gear down mode, you have to trim with your hat. You have to put the trim on your. Oh, I'm way past it. Trim into that bracket, and I'm high. I obviously can't talk and explain at the same time. So we'll just kind of do a descent here, a turn, shallow turn because I'm way past. I'll go do 30-degree bank. Try to maintain that 30. Get down to 450. I need more bank. I'm way to the right there a little bit. All right. And I'm low. Get back up. I just got to keep moving my throttles more because I have a tendency to keep them in one spot too long, and then that causes a porpoise and then a sink. So I just got to keep moving that throttle back and forth, wiggling it, wiggling it, wiggling it, wiggling it. 103 Hornet ball, 4.6. I'll go around. Didn't want to force that one down because I want to start all over. Trying to work on watching the ball instead of my velocity vector because I kind of was getting. I found out last night I wasn't doing that right. So when I'm coming in the last 100 feet or so on the deck, I was trying to fly the velocity vector and I ended up short and kept crashing in the back of the boat. So I got to fly the ball just as they always say to fly the ball, but actually got to fly it. And, and that makes a difference. So I'll try to explain that a little bit better. So when I'm calling that out, what I'm doing is when I get into what they call the grooves, when I turn base to final, and I'm about 3/4 mile away from the boat, I call the ball once I see it, and I give him my tail number, which is 103, and then my platform, which is I'm in the Hornet, and then if I see the ball, I say ball. If I don't, I say Clara. If I don't see the ball, but I see the ball, and then I give them your fuel state. That's why I got my fuel state up. So 4.2, 4.3, whatever I'm at the groove. So that's what you call. And then when they see that, then they'll respond Roger ball. So just like Top Gun or any other videos you've seen in real life. Uh, traps. Try to make my turn a little bit sooner because I waited too long. And the more time you're in the groove, the more time you can screw up. So you want to be in the groove for like 15 seconds because that's where they're trying to time them landings every 15, 20 seconds. All right, or basically about every minute or so. All right, get down to my 450. Dropping too much. And if I do this right, I'll hear when I cross the wake, I should hear my radar indicator going off, but so I don't always do that right. Because there's the wake coming up there. There we go. That's not too bad. Cross the wake. Okay, now I just got to get back on my where I need to be. All right, 103 Hornet ball 4.0. I don't see the damn ball though. Oh, didn't get down low enough. All right, go around. All right, or high as usual. Get down to 600. Low. Get back up to 600. Get back on my downwind course. Kind of cockeyed. All right. Start turning in. Add more power. 30 degrees of bank here. Down low, low, low. Get power. Low. that's ugly. I just lost it on that last turn. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to salvage this or not. I don't think so. Might be able to salvage. 103 Hornet Ball, 3.4. Nope. God, balloon right at the end every time. Yeah. Need to work it down more. Well, I'm sure it happens quite a lot because it takes about 2 years to train a real life Hornet pilot, and they do like 300 and something uh, takeoff and landings on a field, practicing carry approaches in the field before they even go out to the boat. So, considering I'm some noob trying to learn how to fly this thing, I'm not beating myself up too bad. Totally tanking this here. All right. So I'm 1.6 out. Normally they'd make me go around, but I'm on. When you do that downwind leg, you need to be. I was kind of on the threshold, but they want you to be between 1 and 1.5. I was like 1.6 coming in, and I'm low. Get back up. Gotta move my throttle more. Like I said, I'm getting lazy with it, and that's what happens. You keep wiggling that thing a little faster. All right, let's get down to our 400. Oh, way low. 103 Hornet Ball 2.9. And I'm low. I'm gonna have to go around. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this one off. All right. Oh, I had it and then I pulled off just too short. Ah. Well, that sucked. All right. I got one successful landing out of that. Let my muscles relax a little bit. Getting all tensed up. "9:30 already. Time flies when you're flying. All right. I'm just gonna load up mission, instant action mission here. Try a different map for fun. This stuff is so fun, but it's challenging, that's for sure. So how's everybody's weekend going? How's your Saturday? What's going on Sunday? Oh, thanks. I'm glad I make your day by crashing. That's awesome. Glad I'm contributing to your wonderful day. I'm gonna do a couple more laps around the boat. Then maybe I'll try some shoot down some airplanes or something for a change of pace. And since this is a different map, different boat, let me see. What the boat is. Stinnis. Hold on. I can do it this way. Briefing. All right, so 74X is ILS. Sorry, the TACAN bearing 324. All right, let's get that programmed in. So 74X. There's our Stinnis. 324. All right. Radar altimeter. that to set 370. And we're set to 16 on the flaps. Our fuel. We're heavy here, so we're going to rearm, refuel here. Drop some fuel. I'll wait for that to drop. Oops. Everything looks good there. Landing skids off. Taxi lights off. Field is on carrier. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Just wait for our rearm refuel. No, you can what do you mean drop fuel? You can drop, when you land, you have to be at a certain weight. And when you're landing on the carrier, you have to be an even lighter weight. And I can't remember what the number is off the top of my head, but just load it up with a lot more fuel. So normally, yeah, I had like 13,000 pounds of fuel. So I'm dropping. You'll see it's dropping. So I'm gonna go down to like 9,000. Boom. So that's a better landing weight. Getting rid of the external fuel tanks, and all that stuff. So it's a little more clean. Everything's good. Move my seat up a couple notches. There we go. So I can see my turn and bank indicator a little bit better. Oh, I need to turn off my clock because that's in my way. There, that's gone. All right. No pylons, no pylons. Good to go. All right. 103.